Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen wassalatu wassalam ala Sayyidil Mursaleen wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'een. In the last episode, I was talking about Taghut, that every messenger was given a task of doing two things. An ibudullah wajtanibut Taghut. They must worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and they should disassociate with Taghut. And we said Taghut can be a person, like Fir'aun was an individual person. And Musa alayhi salatu wasalam was told, idhab ila Fir'aun innahu tagha. Now, Taghut can be a group of people. Taghut can be some leaders. For example, in Surah Shams, it is said, كذبت ثمود بطغواها. كذبت ثمود بطغواها. Samud was a nation of Prophet Salih alayhi salatu wassalam. Their time is around 2500 BC. Salih alayhi salatu wassalam's nation is called Thamud. So they rejected the call made by Salih alayhi salatu wassalam with taghwa. كذبت ثمود بطغواها. تغواها. So the entire nation and their leaders were Taghut. And they had an army also. Like we see in Surah Al-Buruj, هل أتاك حديث الجنود فرعون وثمود. Did you come across the true story of Fir'aun and the nation of Thamud? هل أتاك حديث الجنود. حديث الجنود, the true story of armies. Fir'aun wa Thamud, the army of Fir'aun and army of Thamud. So you see, the army becomes Taghut. كذبت ثمود بتغواها. So the leadership of Thamud, they became tyrant. They were crossing all limits. They were killing people. Why were they doing so? Because they had the might of army, might of the army, because they were powerful. They were killing people. They were exploiting people. They were persecuting people. They were not giving freedom of religion. They were not giving freedom of expression. So the Taghut sometimes is a class of people, the ruling class of people who make abuse of power. And they have the armies. Taghut is also used in Quran for those institutions who make judgments against the teachings of God, the divine teachings of God. And the hypocrites, instead of following the teachings of God, they go to the courts of Taghut. يَتَحَاكَمُوا إِلَى الطَّاغُوتِ. They take their disputes towards the courts of Taghut. يَتَحَاكَمُوا إِلَى الطَّاغُوتِ. Taghut sometimes is used for superstitions and dogmas. And yuminu, like it is said about Jews, yuminuna bil jibti wa taghut. They were believing on assumptions and speculations and superstitions. You know, Friday the 13th is the bad day. Certain numbers are good and certain numbers are bad. They were taking good omen and bad omen from these holy numbers. And this is also called Taghut by Quran. So last time we recited ayah number 36 of Surah An-Nahl. وَلَقَدْ بَعَثْنَا فِي كُلِّ أُمَّةٍ رَسُولًا. Indeed, we have sent in every nation one Rasul, and every Rasul was told and given 2 points. 2 tasks were given to them. Anabudullah wastanibu taghut. The entire nation must follow the Prophet, and only one God has to be worshipped, and they must refrain from the evil forces against God, the Taghut. They have to refrain and stay away from Taghut. Then what happens? فَمِنْهُمْ مَنْ هَدَى اللَّهِ. After a prophet and a messenger comes, the nation is divided into 2 groups. فَمِنْهُمْ مَنْ هَدَى اللَّهِ. Part of them accept Islam, they accept the Prophet, and they accept the oneness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. These are the people, man hadallah, to whom Allah has guided. وَمِنْهُمْ مَنْ حَقَّتْ عَلَيْهِ الضَّلَالَةِ. And there are others upon whom the deviation and disgrace was made inevitable. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, فَسِيرُوا فِي الْأَرْضِ فَانْظُرُوا كَيْفَ كَانَ عَاقِبَةُ الْمُكَذِّبِينَ. Now, human beings should visit different areas and see the fate of those people who rejected the teachings of the prophets. We can go and see in the southern part of Arabia what happened to the nation of Ad. We can go and see even now 420 kilometers north of Medina and see Madain Saleh, what happened with the people who rejected Saleh alayhi salatu wassalam. And we know near the Dead Sea what happened to the people of Lut alayhi salatu wasalam, who were homosexuals. We can witness the dwellings of Amura and Sadum. They were all destroyed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. فانظروا كيف كان عاقبة المكذبين. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.